Good morning, students. Welcome to Geography class. We are revising Chapter 2 Land, Soil, Water, Natural Vegetation and Wildlife Resources. Let's begin. Today we will discuss about soil resources and factors of soil formation. Soil resources. Soil is considered as a very important resource because it has all the properties to sustain life. We all know that growth of vegetation or crop production totally depends on soil, and soil is also home to a number of insects, reptiles and microorganisms. How can we define a soil? Soil is the thin layer of grainy substance which covers the surface of the earth. How soil is made up of? Soil is made up of organic matter. From where does it get? Organic matter is added in the soil by the plants and animals. Decaying of plants and animals add organic matter in the soil. Then minerals which is obtained from so many rocks and the withered rocks. The rocks get powdered to form the soil. And the right mix of minerals and organic matter make the soil fertile, which is very essential for the production of crops. Soil formation depends on number of factors. The first and foremost factor of the soil formation is the parent rock. What is a parent rock? Parent rock is the rock from which soil develops. The parent rock only disintegrate due to various factors and form the soil. The color of the soil or the texture or chemical properties or minerals present in the soil or its permeability, it means whether it will allow the water to pass through it or not. All these things depends on the parent rock. The next important factor is the relief and nature of slope. Relief here means what? Whether the area or the landform is a plain area or having a slope. Look at the diagram. You will see that those areas which are having steep slopes like this. On such steep slopes, very little filtration of water takes place and water erodes the topsoil. And that's why in the mountain slope there will be very thin layer of soil. But in the low-lying areas, the more water filtration takes place and soil which has been eroded from the slopes also gets settled here only. And that's why low-lying areas will always have a thick layer of soil. Next important factor of soil formation is the flora and fauna. Flora and fauna means plants and animals. They are the biotic factors and which affect the rate of humus formation. This organic matter that gets decayed and ultimately adds humus. This type of creatures plays very important in recycling the nutrients. Plants also helps in the disintegration of rocks. You all know that when the cracks appear on the rocks, the plant starts growing into that, and the roots of the plants helps in the disintegration of rocks. The next important factor is the climate. Climate plays a very important role in the soil formation, because the temperature, it is the responsible for the disintegration of rocks. You will see that there is a rise and fall in the temperature. This we term as the fluctuation in temperature. Because of this fluctuation in temperature, the rocks starts breaking down. Then when the rainfall comes, water gets collected in the rocks, then so many plants grow into that, and that lead to disintegration of rocks. During winter also, this water gets frozen in the cracks, then this ice expands and causes the rocks to break down. So in this way, climate, especially rainfall and temperature, plays major role in the soil formation. And that's why we will see that the process of soil formation is faster in tropical regions, because there is always high temperature and very good rainfall. This climate also helps in the decay of the vegetation, that adds humus to the soil. Now, the last important factor of soil formation is the time, because formation of soil is a slow and continuous process. It takes lot of time to form the soil. Look at the diagram. First of all, the bedrocks will begin to disintegrate because of the temperature and rainfall. Then organic matter like plants and all, they will facilitate disintegration, and then different horizons of the soil will be formed, and ultimately the thick layer of the soil, which is essential for the plant growth, appears. And in this way, but it takes hundreds of years to make just 1 centimeter of soil. So it is a very slow process, and thickness of the layer of the soil increases with time, because as the time passes, layer over the layer accumulates, and a thick layer of soil is formed, that is most essential for the plant growth. We finish our today's session here only. Thank you and have a nice day.